Drink some water,
Listen,
you fuck.
Just get it out of your system. No, I'm fine.
We're on, bro.
We can work together better if you just got
Mo! Bloody Mo! We're not supposed to talk about the bloody Mo, but there's a bloody Mo winking me in the face!
I'm gonna chop it off and cut it up and make some guacamole! Mole, 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 mole!
Oh, enter the evil Welcome, everybody, to the Chasing Domenico podcast. Daddy! Come on, orphans, get up for your daddy love. Daddy wasn't there to change my underwear. They got all streaky and shit. Daddy wasn't there.
He didn't take me to the fair, you motherfucker!
Bastard!
Bad times when I was criticized, when I was jazzercised, when I was modernized, when I was
Circumcised!
What?
What? Hey! Hey! Welcome everybody to the Chasing Domenico
You had a
podcast.
daddy issue, here's a daddy tissue!
What? If you've got an issue, here's a tissue.
What a loving guy.
This goes out to everyone who's got daddy issues, here's a fucking tissue!
Episode 52, and today we're honoring movie quotes.
Comedy movie quotes from Austin Powers' Goldmember.
You know, when you have kids, I think you're gonna find that all kids are different, eh? Yeah. Yeah.
This is chapter 5.
Look alive, the show.
Rumberly stops by every time, 'cause I said so.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
Where are you at?
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
Will Ferrell for president!
This podcast is rated PG-13 for
Best Things Coming 3s, right?
and extra fabulous fun.
Yeah.
Listen to this at maximum volume because this is a rock and roll podcast. And consider this a staycation from your problems.
Bam.
Our motto here is hashtag laughter is medicine.
Yatsu. Still good,
Chasing
man.
Domenico, my podcast, is the New York City
Yeah.
80s style Rocky Horror of podcasts with
Right
group
on.
participation.
Throw your hands in the air if you think you're a player!
Waving around. The interns all think they're complete players.
I'm a player.
For all the new listeners, Dee, right across from me, is a New York City-based recording artist.
That's right.
And you can hear all her music and a podcast and all her creativity at DominicoArtist.com.
Wasn't there, but I will be there. I'll take you to the fair.
If you want to go to the fair with Dee, everything online is Domenico Artist. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher, Napster,
Ooh,
iTunes,
bang.
and again, still coming soon is the Snapchat.
What?
New listeners, welcome to the party,
Right
baby.
on,
yeah,
man.
I offer you friendship, acceptance,
Yeah.
and enlightenment. Not
yeah.
too bad.
Not too bad,
too
man.
shabby.
Not a bad Saturday.
If you like comedy movie quotes.
What? I didn't have any corn!
Again, one more time, again.
What? I didn't have any corn!
That's
What? I didn't have any corn!
So if you like the paranormal show Ghost Adventures,
These are our ghost adventures.
And if you just
Right on,
like
interns.
playing, having fun, and laughing at silly, stupid
Yeah.
shit, this is the
Podcast
podcast for
for
you! Uh-oh. There's the Inception train. All aboard. Next stop, Planet Tomac Transport! Where are we gonna swing from, fellas? Shit. That's pitiful, guys.
I'm just leading him this word.
Start playing the drinking game now. Like tomorrow doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't exist.
That's the way it's done.
That's how it's done, son. Welcome to Planet Tomac, the after party.
party.
Tomac is Camelot backwards.
Right on.
What?
It's gibberish for suck my dick. I believe that play awakens your life force, and everybody here is dedicated to keeping their inner child alive.
Yes, we are.
Well, I'm not crazy. That's why we blast off here to Planet Tomac, a magical, mythological planet. It gives us permission to play and get you people out of your heads and into your hearts.
Boom! Boom! Hey!
Hey! We all have alter
job,
egos
man.
here, just like the show American Gods. If you believe it, you are it. Therefore, I am Queen D. Morpheus, the siren. I'm here to wake you from the matrix that is your fears, and when I sing, you're under my spell. 1, 2, 3, drink! You are!
I am WD Wizard, the shapeshifter, and this is my time traveling
Yeah, you
hoverboard.
got an upgrade.
An upgrade,
Oh,
man.
yeah, baby. Demigods and folklore legends are all exist here on Planet Tomac. It's true.
Yes.
Bronies, Trekkers, Vernonites, Legend Trippers, GAC family,
Yeah.
Potterphiles, Jedis, and anyone who enjoys a nice horror movie on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
You're all welcome here. Be open to it right after church.
Sunday. That's Jack Ferry. He's our mythological tour guide. He takes
Yes.
us from one topic to the next, glides us all around.
Yeah, like a bird through the night. Jack Ferry has a sidekick who likes to greet us when we get here on Tomac. Lola, the zombie bug fairy. My 13-year-old pug who went to the Rainbow Bridge in 2015 is forever immortalized here on Planet Tomac, baby. Mama loves you, my sweet angel pie bug.
What's next? I'm gonna walk in on Mom giving Dad a push pop.
Ooh.
What's a push pop?
Push pop.
I made it up, Dave. It's a sexual term that I just made up.
What's a push pop?
I don't know.
What's a push pop?
I don't know.
What's a push pop?
I've been to the pals of the internet and I've never seen a push pop.
God, just tell me, what's a push pop?
It's a whole hand up an ass, David. Is that what you want me to say? Two hands.
God.
Two hands. Pushing the pop. Pushing the pop. Pushing the pop. Is that what you want me to say?
That's a
Mystery clip. There's Jack Ferry. Time to move on to the first topic. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Or 1, 2, 3.
Go
1, 2, 3.
2.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
Empaths. Empathic people.
Listeners, I've encouraged Dee over the years to really embrace and really look into and develop her empathic abilities and to really trust and take them in.
Right, and this is a big deal for me to just like fully embrace it. Even though it's like, damn, bitch, you waited a real long time to fully embrace it. But, you know, it's fear. It's just a lot of stuff, you know? And
Yeah.
I know that it came from my father's side of the family.
You would talk a little bit about how, as a child, your father would help you see colors and things and sort of describe
in colors.
things.
We played in colors. If it's in the park, pointing out leaves.
One of the reasons why you were having such a hard time fully accepting and taking on being an empath was that once you know that once you open yourself up to that, it just gets stronger and stronger.
And the only parent that could help me is dead. He
Ain't
can't
that a
help
bitch?
me.
Yeah.
Or can he?
If you've got a daddy issue,
Here's a daddy's issue. That's from our theme today.
Yeah.
Austin Powers, Goldmember. Please continue.
So I know that you need to get educated. You need to figure out which ones you are. So I did some research and I found a group of them, and 2 of them I felt are really applicable to you directly from my experience with you. One is obviously the emotional empath.
Okay, so read to me.
Sorry, emotional empath.
Okay.
My pronunciation sucks. So the basic gist of
Don't
the
get down on yourself, man. You got a good job. You know, you don't do anything all day. Just smoke weed. Pineapple Express, baby.
I do have a good job, don't I?
Yeah.
Thanks,
man.
man.
All right, let's bring back to earth.
So an emotional empath is one of the most common types of empath. It's when you pick up on the emotions of others and the feelings that other people have around you come on to you.
That's been the biggest problem of my whole entire life. As an adult, as a child,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was feeling wasn't my own feelings. I know that now.
Right.
I'm always so anxious. As a kid, I couldn't be on Xanax. Now I am.
the perks of being an adult. Yeah.
And hence, looking into
all the different types of empaths and how to deal with it.
Right.
It helps you understand it and
Yeah.
differentiate it from
You know,
it.
I'm in show business,
Right.
but yet I don't like crowds.
What?
Okay.
Being told how sensitive I am growing up. You're too sensitive. Now I know My sensitivity is the best part of me.
It's a
and that's
wonderful
what,
thing.
Thank you. And it's what makes me a good artist, a good singer, a good
Sure.
songwriter. I got a leg up. I'm an empath, yo. He's so stupid.
You're so good. You're an evil genius. It's like a universal evil sound.
Come on, man.
Brilliant. It's
I
brilliant.
can't get through this. What else is on your list?
The other one that tied to you was the animal empath. If you are an animal empath, you probably already spend as much time with animals as you can, and some kind of a healer for the animals, where you can kind of sense what's wrong with them and help them get help.
Emotionally.
Right, not medically.
Not medically.
Right.
I'm just really in tune with them, as you've seen.
Absolutely.
I can't explain it. It just is. And the medium from Lilydale that I get Skype readings from told me you're an empath and you're an animal healer, but not medically, but spiritually for the animal. Not that you see sickness and illness in them.
Right.
You're just, and that's why I'm able to train the dogs so well. I mean, you see me. It's like
it's almost telepathic when you look at it. It's like they're like, oh, okay, yeah, mine wants to go over here and try this and do that.
I've always felt that way with animals. Also, the medium told me that people would experience from me good vibes, good feelings. So even though I'm more for animals, humans would feel more comfortable around me, or feel positive, or something like that. That's how people would experience me. That's what she said.
I mean, Dee, people feel more positive around you. Everyone here knows that. Everyone experiences it. And they come away from talking with you, they just feel better and more positive.
Well, one, I appreciate that.
It's true. It's true.
Two, it's very draining. So that's what I'm learning. That's what Lorraine Warren said when we went to the Occult Museum.
Right.
Surround yourself in white light. Don't let people take from you. I'm not exactly sure what she meant by that because I was too focused on staring at Lorraine Warren and going, oh my God, take a picture with me.
You're Lorraine Warren.
And if you want to see that video, go to my YouTube channel, DominicoArtist.
Oh.
I don't see auras. Or when I said colors before, I don't see those colors. I see it in different, like when I'm doing the angel oracle cards.
Right.
I close my eyes until I pick the card and until I see like green, and I'm not sure why green is a thing. So I'm on my journey to find out what my deal is as an empath.
And how best to use it, right?
Yes, and guys on Twitter, fellow empaths, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love some advice, and I have no advice to give because this is the beginning of my journey, fully accepting, arms wide open,
right on.
that I am an empath.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't have any corn. Dr. Evil, you look very toy. Yes, toy like a tiger. Yes. Really? Yes, you look like a macho man.
That's from our theme today. Awesome Powers Goldmember.
On to the next topic.
These are our ghost adventures.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Dee, where are we going today?
We're going to the Navajo Reservation, Upper Fruitland Curse.
Here that live on a farm that is shrouded in mystery. Their crops won't grow. Their animals are being viciously attacked. The whole family is suffering from attacks from an entity that has no face.
No face.
They are literally crying for our help.
All right, let's take this down for a discussion. This is a great lockdown. The one before, Skinwalker Canyon. I mean, the Navajo, it's just no joke. We're just going to touch on a couple of things from this lockdown that we really liked. When GAC arrived, the neighbors were already outside there, confirming there's a little demon troll with no face running around the area.
Right.
I'm out. I'd be out. I'd be out.
I'd be out too, man.
One night, the son was awakened by being choked.
Looking up, being choked.
By a little child demon in plaid. What?
I know, that's odd, right?
With blue jeans.
Plaid and jeans.
Shaking, no face, shaking his head back and forth like a big blur, like something you would see in a freaking horror movie. The rest of the family saw the same demon kid. Everyone seen the demon kid with no face, shaking his head back and forth. I'm out!
Staring at him sleeping at night.
What about when they were doing the walkthrough? and Zach felt a presence in the back of the trailer where all the evil happens.
He went right there.
And all the cats from outside were coming up to the trailer. What's that about?
You know what that's about.
I know what that's about.
They're sensing bad shit, and they're all circling because they're being called by the evil.
And when Zach was in the back, he said, I lost time. I feel like I lost time. Same thing they felt at Skinwalker Canyon.
Right.
That's a different lockdown.
Right.
The EVP that Billy got, he asked, what are you? And that sound, it doesn't translate on the podcast. It was so crazy sounding. Yeah, it was like a comb or something. Yeah. And when they played it for the wife, she got really upset.
Brenda has heard this sound before, captured from others on the reservation. Could this be the sound made by an entity derived from ancient ancestral Puebloans who settled here in the 7th century? Or from the massacre she told us about earlier?
Indian massacre. You're going to get a lot of paranormal activity.
We saw that every
Oh my God, what about the black figure in the backyard running towards where the pool would be?
That was movie quality, man.
That was insane.
That was awesome.
Come on, I mean, that was like the most amazing evidence I've seen in a long time. It was like a fucking movie, but it wasn't. It was Ghost Adventures. They're hearing noises coming from the trailer while they're in the van, nerve center.
Right.
Aaron says, I feel fear coming on me. I don't know why. So Zach's like, all right,
you're
going
in.
to the trailer by yourself. FYI, everybody, because everybody gets really mad. Like, why he's always sending Aaron in there? Watch the Riddle House Aftershocks. Aaron tells everybody, I don't cleanse. I never cleanse.
It's
an experiment. I'm doing it on purpose to see what happens. And it's also part of my role in Ghost Adventures as an experiment. And Zach calls him a dirty sponge. And so that's why he is the guinea pig being thrown in there.
It's the role that he's assumed and he's taken on every lockdown.
Right. So I'm not saying that that's cool or not cool. Mm-hmm. It's just the GAC family are asking this question.
Right.
That's why.
I know right now you're just like, what's wrong there? And he's freaking out. He's hyperventilating. I can't explain this.
You're saying it was almost like Blair Witch in the Woods. The kids come up out of nowhere.
So Aaron's like, I'm out. I'll leave the spirit box in the back of the trailer and I'm out. He goes back to the van and he's like in this crazy confused state. His eyes are closed. He's like, I feel like I'm going to black out.
Right.
But I've been on the verge of blacking out for like minutes now and his eyes are closed. I felt so bad for him.
He's like, I just need to go to sleep.
Yeah, I need to go to sleep. It's like, no, you don't. That's the last thing you need to do.
That's what head trauma says.
Word.
Zach and Billy go in the trailer, leaving Aaron and Jay at Nerve Center in the van right in front of the house.
And what happens next had every GAC fan flipping out. The bang on the van.
Yeah.
I jumped. They jumped. You could feel it was so loud. Now, here's the topic of discussion. What was on the porch? What's a push pop? What was on the porch? A dog? It moved when the bang happened.
Right, it was responding to it.
It moved weird.
Yeah, it did.
What was that?
Everybody was looking at it like, what the fuck was it? Because it wasn't referenced on the show at all, so it was a big side discussion.
Has Ghost Adventures referenced it? I don't remember seeing anything on Twitter about it.
No, I haven't.
That was an evil troll just like crouching down. That's what I think.
That's
what was going on outside. Inside the trailer, Zach and Billy get two anomalies that pop up on either side in the back before you go into the evil room.
Right.
One had no head.
And both of them were there just like they're guarding and trying to keep people out of that back room where all this shit was going down.
I mean, back and forth, back and forth. Aaron's back in the trailer now. Bang, bang, in the back where he is. I'd be out. I'm telling you, I give them such props.
Aaron tells Billy that while he was in the back room, he felt something push twice on the trailer, making loud noises and causing it to vibrate.
I don't know if you could fully appreciate that EVP.
That translates okay. When you see it in person, it's like someone runs up and just slams in the trailer.
You can feel the vibration.
Yeah, the
That's how hard it was. This land is so active. Don't forget the black figures they got walking in the backyard. Let's not forget that.
There are two of them. They're fading in, fading out. They look fucking so scary.
You will not attack the family. You will not choke the son. You will not make him sick.
Yeah.
There's too much good here. You must leave this house.
Yes. Tell them, Zach.
Calling
Tell
them out,
them.
bro.
He's calling calling him out. That's Zach and Jay in the main house now. And as soon as he says that, they see like 4 light orbs go past them on the ceiling. They hear this noise. It ends up being a chair in the other room that pulls away from the table, and they show that a few minutes before it was not pulled out.
Perfect
Meanwhile,
shot.
they come across a crawl space in a small room that they discovered. Jay goes down there in the dark by himself and starts recording, and he's throwing rocks. And I said to you, wouldn't it be funny if he's throwing rocks and all of a sudden a ball comes rolling back to him?
Slowly in the horror fashion.
You can hear footsteps above him, and then the lid to the crawl space slams over onto the floor. I jumped. I haven't jumped like that in so long watching a lockdown. And being on my Facebook page the next day, everybody felt the same way.
It was clearly someone walked over and knocked it over.
We'd play it for you, but it doesn't really come across on the podcast.
It was loud.
What a great lockdown.
Yes.
Epic, epic, epic. Zach, please take us out.
This investigation here in Upper Fruitland has given us some of the best and most diverse evidence in quite some time. We thank this family for allowing us to capture activity in order to share it with the world. It is now time for them to take ownership of their home back from these spirits with a series of house blessings and cleansing rituals.
I really hope that family gets the help they want, deserve, and desperately need. And I'm glad Ghost Adventures went there. It's only July, and GAC already is telling us, watch out for this year's Halloween special. It gets better and better. I can't imagine it getting any better, but yeah.
But it will.
Yeah, people, it's July, and I'm already excited about Halloween.
How can I find this Goldmember? Quid pro quo, Mr. Power.
Yeah.
Yes. Squid pro quo. In a matter of hours, a meteor will crash into Earth, causing a global flood.
Awesome.
That is, of course, unless you pay me. 1 billion, gajillion, fifillion, million yen.
Stupid.
That's from our theme today, Austin Powers Goldmember.
There's Jack Ferry. It's time to move on to the next topic. Evolution, revolution, free your mind. Oh, yeah. The revolution is where you gon' make me act a fool up in here. Oh, where is the revolution, guys?
Right in here.
Welcome to Evolution
back.
Revolution.
Free your mind.
Come one, come all to King Arthur's round table here on planet Tolmac, where we come together as equals. We're safe, we get personal, and I share my truths with you. Hashtag live your truth.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
I'll tell you what's up. The first stop is always stop cyberbullying.
Yeah.
If you're feeling cyberbullied, empower yourself to block and ignore the bully.
Right.
Ignore being the key word here, guys. Yes, it is possible to learn to have the self-control to fully ignore a rude, negative, argumentative person. Self-control. It's self-control.
It's hard, though.
And having self-control is empowering. Empower yourself to ignore these negative people.
That's right.
And when you do that, you take away a cyber bully's power.
Right.
Attention.
All they want.
So don't talk about the bully on a public forum.
That's the
Talk
first
to
thing.
your friend in a private message to get their support. It's important to have your friends.
Right.
But don't talk about the situation out in the open. The bully gets more attention if there's no audience.
In turn, there's no show.
So don't give him attention. Have some fucking self-control and don't go looking to see if they're talking about you. Because guess what? They are.
They always
I
are.
know it sucks, but guys, you can do it. Empower yourself to have self-control.
They're just
They'll move
fucktards.
on to somebody else. Trust me. Hashtag stop
Cyberbullying.
cyberbullying.
Mini-Me loves chocolate. Scotty Doo.
What? I like chocolate fine. I just
Scotty Doo.
Yo, well, you. That's very familiar. Hang on, let me do what I do. Would you stop?
How about you, Noah? How about what? How about you, Noah?
What do you?
How about you, Noah?
I don't even.
How about you, Noah?
Honestly, isn't this?
How about you, Doo? Ladies and gentlemen, Scotty Doo.
Dr. Evil, perhaps it's time that you finished unveiling your plan.
Yes, thank you, number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, my plan is Scotty Doo.
Oh, come on, you're such a lame ass.
Mini aimer le chocolat. Bien, hein? Oui, hein? Scotty n'est pas.
So this is causing me serious psychological harm.
I don't know. Who am I?
That's from our theme today, Austin Powers Goldmember.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
It's so classic, it holds up, man.
Love, sweet love.
Oh, it's gorgeous, dude.
It's the only thing that is just too little love. And the world needs love right now. I'm telling you, Trumpito.
I mean, the mood lighting here just got dim and sexy, dude. That was nice.
But we do. The world needs a lot of love right now.
Yes.
I'm here to share my personal shit with you. Ooh, can you feel what a shitty year I've had? Yeah. Yes, I'm going to talk about Mozart. I appreciate everybody's love and support.
It's time for an update on him.
It's about to get real and up in here. Up in here.
But he is doing better. So Mozart is a
the music, the vibe in here's changed, right?
It's cool, man. It's all good.
It's magic.
We're talking about the love of a pug.
It's magical, baby.
Pugs are magical.
Mozart's my second rescue. He's 8. I've had him for a little over a year and a half.
And everybody knows that D has been off social media like January, February, March, April, a little bit of May. If her birthday came in, but she's been taking care of Mozart.
Yeah,
and making sure he's
man.
okay.
Yeah.
He's been through 2 major surgeries. He came through them like a fucking champ.
And all of this is because of a pre-existing condition that he had before I adopted him.
Right.
I didn't know about it. But
he
came with an extra surprise.
Yeah, baby!
That's still giving.
Still giving. But he's so fucking sweet.
Oh, he is the
through all
sweetest
this.
boy in the whole world. Oh my God, I love him so much. Please, God, are you listening? The music. I since 2014, I've lost 3 dogs. Don't let there be a 4th.
Would you like a schmuck and a pancake?
I would.
Mozart's pre-existing condition came because he had an ear infection that was left unattended and it went deep into his head, became an abscess behind his brain. He had to take part of his ear canal out. It's a terrible pre-existing condition.
Yeah,
and
since the day I brought him home, okay, so it's like that. So he's sneezing and there's snot flying everywhere. He's coughing, poor little guy.
Right.
But the scary thing is his face blows up, the side of his head blows up, and then pus comes out, and then we have to put warm compresses on him. So this with tons and tons of antibiotics, everything that you could think of, great doctors, MRIs, we've done it all, okay?
Flapjack and a cigarette?
Both, please.
After a year of stuff, he's had his ear canal sewn shut.
What?
He's had his head split open.
What?
Abscess drained, and he's still very sweet about it. And
he's not in pain, guys. He got a headache, but he had that before he met me, not because of me.
And the vet said that he can make a full recovery and live a happy, fun life. And I just want to give a shout out to the specialist.
He's only middle-aged, I could get a good 6-7 years out of this guy. 8 years.
I just want to give a shout out to Verge out in Brooklyn.
Yes.
The doctors, the staff, they're all fucking amazing. They've done great work for Mozart, and they really, really love him.
Yeah, good service.
Yeah.
Pretty expensive. I'm going to keep it real, but they take really good care of him.
Right.
So, fellow Furbabies.
If you need
parents,
some really special help, try them out.
if your guy's messed up, man, bring him there. And they don't know, this isn't a plug, they don't know we're saying this. I mean, everybody in that hospital vet is rooting for Mozart. Everybody loves him. I bring him in, they're like, Mozart! Everyone's rooting for him. Everybody, on Facebook and on Twitter, everyone's rooting for Mozart. So am I. He didn't have a good day yesterday and today, but tomorrow's a new day, guys.
Right.
So I would appreciate prayers and just sending out positive vibes and energy towards me and Mozart, because I believe in all that, guys, and I know that he's my monkey man and he's here to stay. Thanks for the love.
This is Groovy, baby.
This is my song. Remember, I wrote it, I sang it, I produced it, I arranged it, I sang all the backups, so can you at least go download it at DominicoArtist.com? I'll wait.
You did the shit out of it, Dee.
Did do the shit out of it. It's time for some shout-outs.
All right.
Planet Tolmac family member Dawn.
At end 5723.
Xena the Warrior is truly a warrior. Stand up, guys.
Come on, intern, stand up.
Dawn is a breast cancer survivor.
Right on,
Just
Dawn.
had surgery. She's rocking it. I love you. I respect you. I honor you. I'm in awe of your strength. I love you. I'm here for you every day.
We're very proud of you, Dawn.
I love you.
We love you, Dawn.
Planet Tolmac family member Bethany.
At B. Ganan.
The singer-writer. She's been battling health issues herself and has just had some surgery. And she's healing and she's doing well. And she channels her creativity when she writes.
Yeah.
So keep doing that. Channel it. It'll be a release for you. I love you too.
And please keep sending us chapters. They're great.
Yes. Abby Fitzgerald.
At Abigail_Rose92.
Abby, you're a super cool, down-to-earth, friendly soul, and a fellow Ghost Adventures fan.
GAC family.
Baby. I enjoy interacting with you on Twitter, Insta, Facebook. You always have a kind word for me. So let me give a kind word back to you.
All right, D, go.
Thank you. I appreciate you being my friend. Charities ASPCA New York City, stjude.org, and standuptocancer.org.
We are ELE Media New York City!
Everybody love everybody.
We have one priceless asset. Right across from me is a beautiful, talented, incredible singer, songwriter, composer, and she's also a super genius.
Oh, shit.
In case you haven't seen one before, that's what one looks like. A siren super genius.
You've stunned me almost into silence. Thank you.
And you can download all of Domenico's music at Napster, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play, and the home base of DominicoArtist.com.
Where all your wildest dreams will come true.
No matter how
Pedro
dirty.
while you're there too. So WT, while you're voting for Pedro, tell me something.
Yes, what?
How can the listeners support an independent artist like myself these days when the major record company labels own the music industry?
And the distribution channels and all the political power.
Holy shit! Artists have fucking licensing deals before the songs even release.
Right.
That's how it's done. But I have a very good entertainment attorney. And we use the buddy system.
You need somebody watching your back at all times.
So share the music, share the podcast with at least one friend and ask them to do the same. The buddy system. And the currency is retweets, shares, and downloads. Post, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Everything online is DominicoArtist. Hey!
And one last thing, when you go to iTunes, leave us a 5-star review for the podcast. It does help us get found and help spread the word, so that's a big help for us.
Word, yo.
Some of the silicone breast implants were filled with taco meat.
What?
Some of these silicone breast implants were filled with taco meat.
Gee, why did Ron Burgundy stop by with that genius insight?
Because this is Chapter 5,
Look Alive, the show.
And Ron Burgundy can stop by anytime he wants. Ooh, there's the Inception train. You know what that means?
What does that mean, Dee?
Telling us to get ready for that kick to be kicked off of Planet Tolmac, the after party. But first... Hey! It's time to drink again. Get drunk, my friend. It's JC Domenico Podcast. Drink again! Yahtzee! All right, WT, what was the drink count for the last podcast? I know, I love that. Episode 51, where we celebrated comedy movie quotes from Scary Movie 3.
I got a dream. What is your dream? To have a dream.
Come on, George.
What was the drink count?
The count was 34 drinks.
Bang! And you can listen to podcast 51 at DominicoArtist.com. The interns...
Orphans!
Oh, yes, orphans!
Orphans!
Made up the rules. Everything is one drink. Go.
Okay, when you hear a quote from our movie theme of the show today, which is Austin Powers Goldmember, when you hear Domenico say the word fuck, just her, not me.
Any fucking fucker,
Fucked.
motherfucker.
Fuckery.
Those are like a whole bunch of drinks right there.
When you hear us say evolution, revolution, and free your mind. When you hear us say mystery clip. When you hear us transport to Tolmac, which of course sounds like
drink.
Every time Domenico says bang or bang bang.
Or bang, bang, bang.
Every time Domenico laugh snorts.
Thank you. The golden rule, you can't say drink, drank, or drunk, or you must drink a shot. The Planet Tolmac rule, you must play as your party alter ego.
Right.
So if you're playing as...
Randy Brandy Nuts.
And I call you WT,
Yeah.
I have to do a shot. All right?
Ba-ba-da-ba,
And-
ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I have a new rule.
All right,
It's called the gangster rule.
What is the gangster
You
rule?
have to start playing the drinking game from the beginning of the podcast.
Oh, shit.
You don't just start it after Tomek.
That made
you
double.
Think you're a gangster.
Okay.
Start at the top of the podcast.
Who what? Wait, what? What?
Who what? Have fun, drink responsibly,
Why?
walk in pairs, maybe call an Uber or call the car services. Why? Because you ain't gonna make it.
It's from that time I told you, man. You wanted to eat that lollipop out of that stripper snatch. You wanted to do it.
Out of her vagina, I know. Remember what you did? What'd you do? Nothing. You had a box of nerds out of her.
Oh, fucking said you wouldn't tell. You sowed your own poison, man.
That's a mystery clip.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
And favorite dude, what comedy movie are we celebrating on the next hashtag Chasing Domenico podcast?
All right, next podcast, episode 53, we are celebrating comedy movie.
Come on.
The Campaign.
Please come with me to Rainbow Land, where unicorns are made of fudge and cotton candy, and everything is free.
Sounds like the most magical place on the planet, and I want to go there right now. So you have until the next podcast to watch The Campaign and brush up on your comedy movie quotes.
He looks like the Travelocity gnome.
What?
The podcast is posted. I know, he does. The podcast is posted at 7 p.m. on the full moon at DominicoArtist.com. That's when I release things on the New York City full moon. Which one? I don't know.
You gotta find out.
Hashtag Chasing Domenico Podcast. Check Twitter at DominicoArtist and Facebook DominicoArtist. I'm on there a lot. And hey, listeners, if there's an RT on it,
Interns?
retweet it!
Damn it! God damn it!
There's Jack Ferry. He says it's time to depart from planet Tolmac, the after party.
Through Wonderland.
Back to Earth, where the after party is at DominicoArtist.com. So bookmark it.
Bookmark it!
God damn it!
Did you just soil yourself?
Yeah. Maybe. It did sound a little wet, didn't it? Right at the end. Let's have a smell, all right? Ooh, wafting. Oh, everyone likes their own brand, don't they? This is magic. All right, analysis. Oh, it smells like carrots and throw up. Oh, that could gag a maggot. I smell like hot, sick ass and a dead carcass. Oh, even Steak would say that stinks. You know when you go to an apartment building and you smell other people's cooking on each floor and you're going, what are they cooking? That plus crap.
That's from our. That's from our comedy movie theme today. Austin Powers, Goldmember.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Alright, so anyway,
Yeah.
when we celebrate a comedy movie, we like to take some of the songs from the soundtrack
From the
throughout the podcast.
That's a brilliant extra layer that you put through the podcast.
Thank you, baby. Like this song right here.
Very shagadelic, baby. Yeah. Jesus Christ, this diaper's making my nuts rub together. It's gonna start a fire.
Welcome to 1975, Austin Powers and Bosch. They are both fingers, you see? You have a tight body. Yes. I see that from your tight pants. Yes, you are tight like a tiger.
God damn it!
Way to go, a-hole! All right, hold on. Let's try and find my balls, for God's sakes. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm okay.
What the? I didn't have any corn. What the? I didn't have any corn.
This is episode 52.
Anyone can take a hint.
Of the Chasing Domenico podcast.
How about you don't, ladies and gentlemen, Scotty?
You stay classy, planet Earth.
Thanks for stopping by.
But mostly,
the big.
don't just have a great night.
Interns hit me.
Have an American night.
I didn't have any corn.
Are we done here? I've got to take a crap.